Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on this Tuesday morning at the Wheelchair Nick Network. As you can see from today's video title, it is called I'm Declaring War. You say, Nick, what are you declaring war on? I am declaring war this morning, people, on the spirit of fear that has taken over this world and taken over this country. There is so much fear in this world with terrorism, with, people are going outside of their houses, where am I going to get shot at, and am I going to get held up today? And I am just declaring war on the spirit of fear that the devil, that the news media, that everybody these days seems to be putting inside of one another, and Christians especially seem to be in a whole lot of fear, and y'all don't need to be. You don't need to be. Yes, I said y'all. My family, I do have some southern members in my family, so yes, I said y'all. Y'all don't need to be. It'll be alright. It'll be good. I'm going to share some scripture with you today. My producer is going to pull it up on my computer. 2 Timothy 1:7, for God hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. Pull the camera back up for me. I know y'all can still see me, but I need to see the camera. 2 Timothy 1:7 just said, for God hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. There's a lot of Christians today. You're not living with a spirit of power. You're not living with a spirit of love. You're not living with a sound mind. You are living completely in fear of what is going to happen. And you are going against Scripture. I'm not saying we don't have fears as Christians from time to time. I do. You do. But to live completely in that mode is number one, it's against Scripture. Number two, it's just not life at all. National security, Homeland Security came out over the right before the 4th of July weekend and said there's gonna be terror threats, and all this is gonna happen. It's the highest threat we've had in 10 years, and they scared everybody. And I guarantee you, there were probably a lot of Christians who canceled their 4th of July plans near big cities because of what they said on television. You know what? I hate to live in fear. And I hate people around me that live in fear. I mean, I don't hate them, but I hate the fact that they live in fear and they choose to live that way. And I try to tell people around me, if there are people around me at the present time that are living in fear, don't live in fear. God has not given us that spirit. Let me share something else. If you have a Bible there with you, go to Isaiah 41, verse 10. I'm going to need my off-camera guy's help because I actually really can't read this. I thought if I enlarged it, it would help. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. This verse goes on to say, I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with the right hand of my righteousness. What this verse means, give me that camera. Thank you, producer. What this verse means is God says, I got this. I'm your man. I'm the God man. I am the person that has got your life in my hand. We read that verse, we quote that verse as I just did, but for some reason we don't believe that. We still say, oh, the terrorist is coming. the end time is coming. We better prepare. We need to buy food, buy water. I feel like we're living in Y2K again. I really did. I remember Y2K. People, they buying all kinds of water, getting flashlights, and making sure they stock up on food because the computers weren't prepared to go into the 2000s. Nothing happened. Literally, nothing happened. You know, one of the if the devil can do one thing, he'll destroy you with many things. He'll destroy you with an addiction to pornography. He'll destroy you with an addiction to drugs. But I think the one way he can destroy a Christian permanently, because I truly believe that you can recover from addiction to drugs. You can recover from addiction to pornography. But I truly believe the one way that Satan destroys Christians the most and keeps them from living a victorious, happy life. And I'm not trying to be one of these feel-good preacher, teach a all feel-good message. I'm not trying to be that way because I know things happen in life. But God said in John chapter 10, verse 10, pull that verse up for me, please. John said in chapter 10, verse 10, I have come that ye may have life and have it more abundantly. Let me say that verse in order. The thief has come to steal and to kill and to destroy. I know I'm not quoting it right, but forgive me because I'm going off memory because I'm not able to read it. If Satan can put you in a spirit of fear, give me back the camera, sir. Thank you. If Satan can put you in a spirit of fear, he will destroy you. Because that's all he has to do. He has to get you scared of one thing, and if you let that one thing scare you permanently, that's it. He's got you where he wants you. You're not going to do anything else great for God if you let fear overtake you. Don't say, will my plans and dreams happen? Look, God's the greatest dream maker. God's the greatest dream provider. He'll make it happen for you if it's his will. But you have to not let fear stop you from doing what you want to do. I shouldn't say we. I shouldn't say you because I'm preaching to myself too. We should not let fear stop us as Christians from doing what we want to do. God's on our side. From what we read today, what I quoted to you today from Isaiah 41:10, God's got this. And I'm doing more videos like this because the world is so afraid of what's going to happen. Is the dollar going to crash? Probably. But you know what? I'm not really concerned about it because God's got this thing. I know my future. If you're a Christian out there watching this, if you're my church members watching this, you know your future. You know God's got this in the palm of his hand. So why are we sitting here worried about the next election? Why are we sitting here worried about what's going to happen overseas? I'm not saying stick our head in the sand and not know what's going on. I'm saying take what we know, give it to God, and live our lives and try to do something big for him and as big as possible. That is what I'm saying. I know there are a lot of fears out there. There's violence, wicked violence. There's other things. This country is going down the tubes. But Christians need to do two things. They need to pray and they need to stop living in fear. And if you do that, you can have the victorious Christian life that you've always wanted. But until we decide not to live in fear anymore, we will never have as Christians the life that we've wanted to have. I hope this video has been helpful this morning. I know it's probably a little bit longer than normal. My producer was helping me out instead of keep an eye on time for me. If this video was an encouragement to you, please write me in the comments below. Let's declare war on the spirit of fear. Let's do it. And let's decide today we are not going to live in fear anymore. I hope this video was an encouragement to you. Please email me at wheelchairnick@yahoo.com. Please talk to me in the comments below. Please follow me on Twitter at WCNNTV, as well as my personal Twitter page at Nicholas Comstock, as well as Wheelchair Nick Network on Facebook. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.